Hey, welcome to Color Up. Today I'm going to show you how to whip the casino with a belt. Now this is a pretty interesting strategy that you'll want to stick around and find out more about. Today's strategy is part of my Dice Advice series where viewers submit strategies and I test them out. Now this one was submitted by Mig and he calls this the Mig's belt. I'm going to show the strategy at a $10 table today. And the Mig's belt starts out with a pass line bet that we're going to add odds to depending on what the point is. If the point is 4 or 10, we're going to do double odds. If it's any other number, we're going to do triple odds. So if the point is 5, we're going to do triple odds. Behind our $10 bet is $30. Now we're going to build our belt. So what he does is bet on the numbers surrounding the point. So in this case, it's the 4, and it's just a single unit, so $10 and $12 bet. If the point was on the 8, we would surround it by betting the 6 and 9. And if it's one of these end numbers, you just bet the 2 numbers next to it. So basically, we're forming a belt. Now to beat the casino, we're going to need a bigger, stronger belt, right? So with any hit we get, we're going to cover another number that we're missing. So we're making our belt larger. So that's step 1, is to get all the other numbers covered. So for instance, the 4 hits are $10. We're going to get paid 18. Well, then we'll cover the 8, and we could set that aside for a minute. Let's say the 6 rolls, so 12 is going to get paid 14. We can now cover the 9, and so on. We want to get all of our numbers covered. Once all of our numbers are covered, we're going to do a press on all of our bets except for the point number. We never press the point number. On the 4 and 10, he does a half press. On any of the other numbers, he does a full press. So let's say the 10 rolls. It's going to pay 18. Half of that is essentially 9. We'll just make it $10. So we'll make a $20 bet on the 10, and there you'd want to buy it at the $20 level. 6 or 8 rolls. Let's say the 6 rolls. So 12 is going to pay 14. That felt like 13. And we're just going to press, do a full press, which just means double. So we'll get $2 back, and we'll make this a $24 bet. Now we're going to continue this until we hit our point. Once we hit our point, we start over. So we'd start out with just a single pass line bet and then surround whatever the number is with our small belt. Now he offered some options. You don't have to press. If you're more conservative, just cover the numbers and then collect every time. And let's say you're more of a risk taker, you don't have to restart your bets. You can just keep pressing and going until, maybe set a win goal or something like that. Now there are a couple other rules. If you win on a natural 7 or 11 and win on the come out roll, you can now just use that money to, let's say the point again is a 5, you can now cover 3 numbers with that winnings, right? If you have some winnings from the come out roll, but then you roll a craps number, well, now you don't have those winnings. So you just stick with covering the either side of the point number. Now the last rule has to do with his odds bet. Again, let's say it's the 5. We've put 3 times odds or $30 behind the 5, and then we're going to cover the numbers around it. So $12 on the 6, $10 on the 4. If he rolls 2 numbers that he doesn't have covered, then he will pull down his odds. So if he rolls a 9, so it's a wasted roll, he rolls a 10, it's a wasted roll, he'll then remove his odds. Now again, like if he rolls the 6, that's fine, right? You're going to win 14, you cover another number, and you keep going. But if he then rolls a 9 and a 10, remember 2 numbers, he's kind of afraid that he might lose out on the roll, so he removes his odds in that case. So it's really not that complicated. You just remember the one rule to remove your odds. Otherwise, you're spreading across the numbers and then pressing until you hit the point. So let's go ahead and test it out. All right, again, we're at a $10 table. I'm going to run this with a $600 bankroll. Stay tuned to the end because I am going to show you how the standard would have fared with this particular set of rolls. Now, I'm not going to run it side by side, so just stay tuned till the end so you can see how the standard did compared to Mig's belt. All right, let's start off with $10 on the pass line. Let's get our point established, and we'll go from there. All right, here we go. 10 easy. 10 is going to be our point, so we'll mark that. So we're not going to surround it, we're just going to cover the next 2 numbers. So let's throw in 25 dealer, place the 8 and 9 please. We're going to get $3 and change here and get set up on the 8 and 9. And the 4 and 10, he's just going to take double odds. So we'll do $20 behind the 10. We're set up and ready to go, looking to roll up there on the high side, the 8, 9, or 10. 10-point hit, there we go. Our 20 is going to win 40. Here we win 10, so I'm just going to pay out $50. Puck is going to go off, and we'll start over. Same shooter coming out, here we go. 8, 8 easy. Point will be 8. So now our pass line's on the 8. We'll do 3 times an odds, so $30 behind the 8. And then we want to surround it or create our belt, so the dealer will ask you, hey, what do you want to do with this 8? We want to move it over to the 6. All right, now we're rolling for that 6, 8, or 9 so we can cover the other numbers. Here we go. 4 for the hard way. And remember, if we roll 2 of these numbers without hitting one of these numbers, then we're going to remove our odds. But let's see what happens. Let's hit a 6 or 9, shooter. Yo, 11. And now he just said if it's 2 box numbers. So we'll just let the 11 slide. Keep rolling. Dice off the table, no roll. Keep it on the table, Jeremy, would you? All right, I'll do my best. Here we go, 3 craps. Again, a number that doesn't affect us. 6, easy 6, there we go. So 12 is going to pay 14. And let's cover another number. Let's make it the 5. And we'll just rack up a couple pennies there. All right, here we go. 6 the hard way, 6 hard. Again, 12 is going to pay 14. I'm going to pay out 15 for 1 this time. And then what do I want to cover? Let's cover the 4. And we'll rack a nickel. All right, here we go. We're just missing one more number. And there we rolled that one number missing. So that's one number we rolled. If we roll it again, then we'll remove our odds. But otherwise, we're in good shape. All right, we hit our point. That's ideal there. All right, 30 is going to win 36. So we match the bet, and then every green gets a red, every red gets a white. So that's how we know it's 36. And then we'll pay 10 for the pass line bet, and our puck is going to go off. That's just an easy way to pay it off, and you don't even have to know the math of it. It's a 6 to 5 payoff, essentially. All right, we'll rack this winnings up. And puck is off. And this is where we would pull all of our bets down and restart. But we can also, just to make the dealer's life a little easier, depending on where the puck goes, then we could just remove a certain bet. So I'm going to do it that way. But just know in your mind, essentially you're pulling down all your bets and restarting because we've hit the point. All right, here we go. Same hot shooter coming out. 9. 9's going to be our new point. So we'll mark the 9. So let the dealer know you want the 8 and 10 covered to surround our point, and then to return your other bets to you, your 4 and 5. So let's get those returned to us. It's the 9. We're going to do 3 times in odds. So we're going to put $30 back here to win 45. And let's see what happens. Here we go. 8, 8 easy. That's one of our numbers. So 12 is going to pay 14. Yeah, I'll just pay out 14. And then dealer, let's cover the 6. Collect a couple pennies. Try to clean up my rack a little bit. All right, here we go. 6 the hard way, 6 hard. Hey, we've got that number covered. So again, 12 is going to pay 14. I'm going to pay out 15 for 1. And then dealer, place my 5, please. This is the one that I threw in. Yeah, so it should go to the bank. Got our 5 covered. Now we're just missing one more number. And here we go. 6 again, 6 easy. 12 is going to pay 14. I'm going to pay out 15 for 1 and get that 4 covered. Now we've got all of our numbers covered. From here, we're going to do a half press on the 4 and 10 or a full press on these other numbers until we hit that point. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. 9-point hit. Well, that makes our life easy. All right, 30 in odds is going to win 45. And our 10, well, I need some red already. $10 frontline bet wins 10. Cool hit. Puck is going to go off. We're going to collect our winnings. Stay on the land for 10. We're shooting points, folks. All right, again, we're going to restart our bets, but instead of having the dealer pull everything down, we'll just wait and see where the number goes. All right, but we are going to reset again. Here we go, coming out, looking for a new point. 7 on the come out. All right, so we'll just get a quick win there. Remember, we're going to use that, so now we can surround it, create our belt, and then expand the belt a little bit immediately. So we'll just set that aside to remember to use that. Here we go. 4. 4 is going to be our point. So we'll cover the 4. So remember, we would cover the next two numbers, which is the 5 and 6. We essentially won a natural, so we can cover the 8 as well. Just tell the dealer, hey, give me or return my 4 and 10 to me. All right, no problem. And then that's the perfect amount because we're going to play double odds on the 4. So we'll just put that $20 behind the 4, and we're ready to go. All right, here we go. 12 craps. I dice rolled there, but it was a 12. We don't care about that. It's not a box number, so we're not, oh, there's that 7. All right. The roll comes to an end. Okay, I think we did pretty good. Let me clean this up first, collect all these, and then our puck will go off. Gonna have a new shooter. Give this another try, see if we can do just as well. Now the standard, which is essentially 3-point Molly, probably did pretty well there as well. All right, because we hit some points. But did we hit repeaters? I don't know. Anyway, I'll show you the results at the end. Here we go, coming out, looking for a new point. 6, 6 hard. 6 is going to be our point. I forgot to have a pass line, but they wouldn't let you roll without either a pass or a don't. And now we're going to throw in $22. 20, we got the change here. Dealer, place the 5 and 8, please. All right, get those placed. And we're going to do 3 times an odds behind the 6. Got some great numbers, 5, 6, and 8. That's what we're shooting for. 6-point hit, there we go. So we're going to win 36 in the odds, 10 for the flat. Our puck is going to go off. We'll just rack this up. And I'm starting over. All right, here we go. 5 point is now 5. Mark the 5, and we'll just tell the dealer, hey, move me to the, let's cover the 4 and 6. So now we've got our little belt established. We're going to do 30 in odds and see what happens. Shooting for the 4, 5, or 6. 12 craps, we don't care about that. There's the 5, there we go, point hit again. 30 is going to win 45 and 10. I'm just going to make it easy on myself, pay out 55, and the puck is going to go off. So we'll just rack that up. Points are hot today. We haven't even needed to expand. All right, here we go. Same hot shooter coming out. 2 craps, 2. So we're going to lose our line bet. We'll just have to replace that. And here we go. 6, easy 6. 6 is our point. Dealer, move me to the 5 and 8. And we're going to do 30 in odds. 3 times odds, 2 times odds. All right, here we go. 5, there we go, hit a number. So 10 is going to pay 14. Dealer, cover my 9. We'll cover the 9. Collect a couple pennies. Now we got the inside working for us. Here we go. 9 right back. There we go. So again, 10 is going to pay 14. I'm going to pay out 15 for 1 and ask the dealer to cover my 10. And here we go. Dice off the table, no roll. I think I can grab that one. We'll grab the same die. All right, here we go. Want to keep these hot dice. 8. 8 easy. So 12 is going to pay 14. Again, 15 for 1. We'll get that 4 covered. Now we got all of our numbers covered. Now from here, we're going to half press or full press until we hit that point. All right, let's go, shooter. Got any of the box numbers, and there's that point. That's what we like to see, 6. 6 easy. So we're gonna win 36 for the odds, 10 for the flat bet. Our puck's gonna go off. We essentially starting over. So we're, imagine pulling down all your bets, but we're gonna just leave them up to make life easier for the dealer. And we'll see where our number, the puck goes, and what numbers we're gonna keep up and what we're gonna pull down. All right, here we go. 7 on the come out. All right, that's a front line winner. So we can use that money. We'll set it aside to cover a third number. All right, here we go. 3 craps. So we'll just give it right back. So we lose that, but we can use that earlier win to cover it. So now we're back down to just covering either side of the point. 6 easy. 6 is going to be our point. We will just reset with our small belt. So dealer, return my 4, 9, and 10 to me. No problem. Now we're going to want 30 in odds, and what do you know? There's $30 right there. All right, shooter, 5, 6, or 8. And not going to happen. My dice rolled, but it was a 7. So down comes our bets. Puck goes off. And we're going to have a new shooter. All right, coming out, establish a new point. We'll see how this one rolls, but I'm thinking we'll just try this one more time. I think you see how it works. 2 craps, all right, so we're gonna lose on the pass line. Just reset that. Here we go. 3 craps, another loser. Uh-oh, hopefully our luck's not changing. All right, we're just gonna re-bet that. Here we go. We need a non-craps number, shooter. 7, all right, so we want a little bit back. Here we go, shooter. Another 7, okay. Now we're even again. So those early craps numbers didn't hurt us. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna give it back. 2 aces, 2 craps. Down comes the pass line. We're gonna replace it. Will we ever establish a point number, folks? I don't know. There it is. All right, 5. 5 is going to be our point. So we want to cover the 4 and 6, so $22 to the dealer. Dealer, cover my 4 and 6. And you can do this with any level. I just chose to do it at a $10 table. And then 30 in odds. Pays 3 to 2 for the odds, so 30 is going to win 45 if we can roll it. Here we go, shooting for the low side, 4, 5, or 6. 3 craps. 10. 10 hard. Now that is one number we've rolled that we don't have covered, so if we roll another one of these, 8, 9, or 10, we're going to remove our odds. 8. All right, that's not one of our numbers. So just to minimize risk, we're going to remove odds. He's afraid if he misses a couple of these that the roll might not be that great. Let's see what happens here. 9, all right. We don't have any of those covered. We need to shoot on the low side. There's the 8 again. Four, we've got a 4. 4 easy. All right, 10 is going to pay 18. And let's go ahead and get the 8 covered. And keep rolling. Here we go. 4, easy 4, right back. So 10 is going to pay 18. And we had, I think, $3 from the other hand, so we can actually cover the 9, throw in $2, and cover the 10 as well. So with that hit, between the two, we got them all covered now. Now, he didn't mention if you ever, put your odds back or not, so we're just going to play it out as is. No odds behind the point. and then hopefully we'll just press this up until we hit a point. So we'll see what happens. I guess you could, if you wanted to, add some odds. And there's that point. All right. That's okay. We missed out a little bit, but we won. So we're going to win there. Puck's going to go off. And then let's see where our point goes to determine what we pull down or leave up. All right. Point hit. Same shooter coming out. 10 hard. We'll mark the 10. So we're going to cover the 8 and 9. So dealer, pull down my 4, 6, and 10. 4, 6, and 10. Get that return to you. We're going to do double odds behind the 10, so $20. And we're rolling for the 8, 9, and 10, the high side this time. 2 craps. That doesn't affect us. 8 the hard way, 8 hard. We like that. 12 is going to pay 14. Dealer, let's cover the 6. Collect 2 pennies. Here we go. 9, that's one of our numbers. $10 is going to pay 14. I'm going to pay 15 for 1. And dealer, cover my 5, please. All right, almost got them all covered. I don't think we've got to a position where we've pressed any of our bets yet. We've been hitting so many points. There's a 3 craps. Doesn't affect us here. Dice off the table. Give me the same die. All right, there it is. All right, here we go. 3 craps, 3. 5, fever 5. We've got a 5. 10 is going to pay 14. I'm going to pay 15 for 1. Dealer, place my 4. Now from here, we're going to press our numbers until we hit the point. Like I was saying earlier, I don't think we pressed anything yet. We haven't got that far, but we'll see what happens here. All right, we're going to get a press here. 9. 10 is going to pay 14. Press just means double, so we'll go to 20. You could throw in $1 and kind of power press if you wanted, but 20 is a good bet. Keep some pennies. And here we go. 5, all right. Again, same payout, so I'm gonna pay out $10 is gonna win 14. I'm gonna pay 15 for 1. Dealer, take me up to $20 bet. All right, here we go. Do-si-do. 8 hard, we're rolling numbers. We're not repeating anything yet. So 12 is going to pay 14. Dealer press, so we'll take it to a $24 bet. Only collecting 2 there. Remember, we're not going to collect until we hit our point. A little scary, but hey, it's just the strategy. Of course, he gave the option if you want to be conservative, just same bet these if you want. It's kind of up to you. All right, here we go. We've had a good roll. We'll see if it can make it happen. All right, the 5 is 20 is going to win 28. Dealer press. Let's take this to 40. Yeah, 40. And we'll rack $8. All right, here we go. There's the 7. All right, so we pressed up some numbers and we never collected, so that's kind of the hurtful part. All right, we'll collect all this. Puck will go off and we'll be done there. All right, I'm going to do the math and show you the standard, how it would have fared with those exact same rolls. But let's go ahead and count out Mig's belt, see how he did. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's our buy-in. So we have a profit here. So let's go... a little too many. 25. Let me do it like this. 25, 50, 75, 100. 25, 50, 75, 100. 25, 50, a little short there. 75, 80, 85, 91. So 5, 6, 7, 891. $291 profit. We were pretty hot there at the beginning. And then I also have the numbers up here of how the standard rolled out. And you can also, if you don't know how that works, I compare everything against the 3-point Molly with max odds. So that's what that number is. And yeah, I don't know. Worked out pretty well, but we did roll some good numbers. But that is MIG's belt. So thank you for submitting. And good luck on coloring up.